some of you guys would going to start the storyboard already. So, anong gagawin natin to create a storyboard? Now, I'll be discussing the principle behind the storyboard. And then after these discussions, mag-meet na lang tayo for uh, technical consultation na lang. No? Kasi most of the time, after midterm nyo, puro work na yan. No? Puro laboratory activities, puro work na regarding what you have to do in your movie, in your script, and in your storyboard. Okay. Now let me discuss what is a storyboard. Okay. So storyboard means from the root word story and board. No. So stories can be told in many different ways: word of mouth, written word, movies, plays. Okay. One of the fastest and most universally understandable and information-rich ways to tell story is with a storyboard. Okay. Um, Storyboard is like yung mga comic strips, manga, no? It depicts the whole movie kahit na hindi niyo nakikitang gumagalaw. You could easily understood what is uh, what is happening dun sa script natin, no? Kahit na hindi detalyado yung mga nakalagay na dialogue dun sa storyboard natin, it would depict pa rin kung ano yung nangyayari. The script would detail kung ano yung mga sinasabi, detalyado. Pero yung storyboard would detail naman or would depict the picture out from the script. Pero ano nga ba yung mauuna? Ang nauuna lagi is, of course, the script. Okay? The script yung laging nauuna before natin gawin yung storyboard. No? Now, storyboards have been used throughout history to depict events through pictures. So even when created very quickly, storyboards can convey a wealth of information. Pag sinabi natin a wealth of information, it is a lot of information. Showing a particular order of events in an interesting and easy to understandable or understand way. Okay, so even kasi ang story ang storyboard kasi kahit na hindi mo i-detalye pagka once na nakita yan ng isang client or isang tao, okay, he could already determine what would be the flow of the story. No? He could easily direct kung ano yung end, kung saan din yung climax, no? By the means of that storyboard alone. Okay? And this is a simple example lang ng storyboard, no? Ayan, no? Medyo bitan ko lang ng konti para makita natin. Yan. Pero, ganito bang mga klase ng drawing yung gagawin natin? No? Actually, no, pwede naman, no? Pwede naman, okay? So, wala namang pilitan na sobrang ganda yung mga drawing natin. Pero wag lang kayo magbibigay sa akin ng storyboard na stickman. Okay? Baka mamaya bigyan niyo ako puro stickman lang. Hindi ko man makita yung emotion ng mga characters natin or kung but it would depend on the script that you are currently creating, no? May bibigay akong format kung paano yung ah, storyboard na gagawin niyo, no? Ayan, this is another example. So, ayan, no? So, makikita niyo you have the scene, kung anong number ng scene yan. Okay? Now, the way you are naming the scene is scene 5, scene 10, scene 15, scene 20, ganun, ganun, no? So, it is by 5. Bakit? Para kung halimbawa, or even by 10. Para halimbawa, may gusto kang isingit na scene, okay, hindi ka mag-uurong. Okay, you could insert scene 11, scene 12, scene 13, 14, 15, 16, down to the last one. Kaya halimbawa, kung mapapansin nyo, kung halimbawa nasa storyboard kayo, mapapansin nyo, scene 10. Okay? Tapos ang kasunod niya, scene 20. Okay lang, wala problema doon. Okay? Mamaya, i-discuss pa natin. Okay? So this is a familiar example din. Pwede in lang natin. Okay, yan. So, you have the title, the scene number, and then the page. Okay, this is very important, no? Napaka-importante nito. Yung page number. Okay? Bakit? Kung halimbawa, dala-dala mo yung storyboard mo na ganyan, nabangga ka, kumalat yan, no? Eh, hindi ka naglagay ng page number, good luck sa'yo. Okay? Good luck sa'yo, paano mo hahanapin yung pagkakasunod-sunod. Eh, drawing yun. Alangan mo palang iisa-isahin mo yung kwento ulit, di ba? So, page number is really doing something, especially in your storyboard, no? So, how to storyboard? Ano ba yung mga kailangan natin? So, these are the things that we have to do, no? Or to note, no? Tools, no? What are the different framing and angles, no? Body, storyboard language, editing, planning, drawing, tips and rules of the third, no? So, itong mga ito, i-consider na natin. Kasi most of the time, kung ano yung nakalagay dun sa storyboard natin, halos yun din yung mga camera shots na gagamitin natin once filming, no? Once you do the animation, you do the filming, yun na rin halos, no? Okay? Now, tools, no? So, yung mga tools natin, hindi kailangan na they are really required na ito dapat yung gamitin natin, no? So, if none, okay lang, wala namang problema. Kung meron, better, no? So, unang-una dyan, yung light table, no? Pag sinabi nating light table, ito yung supposed to be na ginagamit nyo ngayon eh. Yung merong ilaw sa ilalim, tapos makikita nyo dun yung ano nyo, drawing nyo, tapos you could trace, no? Pwede nyo i-trace, pwede nyo gano'n, no? Naiikot yun. Another term for that is animation disc, no? So hopefully, pagka nagkaroon na ng face-to-face, you could use that here, no? Wooden mannequin, picture for reference, and then pencil, paper, and etc. So, mga drawing tools, no? Next, different framing and shots, no? Okay, meron tayong tinatawag na extreme long shot. Okay, ELS. Okay, ito yung mga parang hindi mo na ma-recognize yung muka ng character mo. Okay, pero you could recognize kung anong klase siya, if it's a human or an animal, a bird, a tree, no? This is a extreme long shot. Okay, yung mga ganyan. You could do that also in your storyboard. Siyempre, kapag nilagay niyo yan sa storyboard niyo, ida-drawing niyo yan, no? Now, in your storyboard, you could actually do the storyboard either digitally or manually. Yung ida-drawing nyo sa kamay nyo. Pwede yun. No? It's up to the group. No? It's up to the group. But if you decided that it would be uh, a traditional, all throughout traditional. If it is a digital, all throughout digital. Okay? Next, long shot. Yung long shot na sinasabi natin, ayan. So, kung mapapansin natin, buo yung katawan, and then, kita pa rin yung background. No? So, this is a long shot. Extreme long shot, and then this is a long shot. Okay. Now, medium shot, ayan, most of the time, pagka medium shot is yung kalahati ng katawan. Now, still, the background is visible. No? Uh, and it depicts kung ano yung ginagawa ng isang tao. Close up. Usually close up, it would depict the face of the character down to the shoulder. Ganun lang, no? Okay, yung at least nakikita yung shoulder. Yung chest, hindi na masyado. Okay, so ito lang, no? Yan lang. As seen on the example. Extreme close up. Yung extreme close up naman, ang pinapakita dito is yung mata and yung facial nung tao, no? Ayan. Even halimbawa kung tao 'yon, pagka extreme close up, ito lang nakikita diyan. The eye, the nose, the mouth, yan, no? Medium close up, ito, no? Yan. And then you have two shots. Ano naman to? Yung framing mo dito dalawa. Ayan. Dalawa halos, no? Then over the shoulder, ito, imagine mo yung camera mo ka ka-level niya yung shoulder, no? Usually ganyan yan. Now, ginagawa natin yung over the shoulder shot kapag gusto nating ipakita kung ano yung nakikita ng character natin. Okay, just like this one. Halimbawa, parang gusto natin ipakita. Ito yung nakikita ng character or nakatingin siya doon sa character. We usually do over the shoulder shot. Okay? Different angles. Now, let's move on with the different angles. Bird's eye view. Pag sinabi natin bird's eye view, it look like you are a bird, no? Okay, so parang nasa hangin ka, lumilipad ka. At kung ano yung nakikita mo, yun yun. So, most probably, kapag ka bird's eye view, top view yan, yung nakikita, no? Top view. Okay? High angle. Ang high angle is hindi siya kagaya ng bird's eye view, pero parang nakatilt yung camera mo. Yung parang elevated lang. Hindi masyadong mataas, elevated lang. Okay? Low angle. Ito. The camera would be under, no? Underneath, parang nasa ilalim siya. Okay, nasa ilalim yung it's like parang kung nakaupo ka, tapos may nakatayo, paano mo tinitingnan yung nakatayo kung nakaupo ka? Okay, ganun yung low angle. Okay? Eye level, yan. Yung eye level, parang ako yung camera or ikaw yung camera na nakatingin ka dun sa kung ano yung tinitingnan mo. That is an eye level. Okay? And then, oblique or canted angle, just like this. Ayan. May blurriness dun sa background. Tapos, parang na-slag off yung angulo. Okay? This type of angle creates parang emphasis dun sa scene. Okay? Now, you have different storyboard languages. You have the pan. Okay? Kapag sinabi natin pan, a steady sweeping movement from one point in a scene to another. Okay? So, parang ano yan, ginagrab mo, tas steady na movement, parang ganon. No? Parang sa Photoshop, panning. No? It's like, parang, pag sinabi natin kasing pan shot, halimbawa, how will I describe it? Halimbawa, yung parang may naglalakad, no? May naglalakad, so may naglalakad na tao, tapos yung camera mo nakatutok lang dun sa shoulder niya. Okay? Tapos habang naglalakad siya, tapos yung camera mo nakatutok sa shoulder, mapapansin mo na sumusunod lang siya. That is panning, steady shot 'yon. Okay? Now tilt, using a camera on a tripod, the camera moves up or down. Okay. Maganon siya. Okay? So, that is tilting. No? Up and down lang yung movement. Zoom, zoom is, okay, it's either zoom in or zoom out, move in, move out. No? Dolly, okay. A camera dolly is a specialized piece of film equipped designed to create smooth camera movements on the horizontal axis. Okay, horizontal naman to. Okay, horizontal to. Okay. Then, point of view shot. So, a shot which is understood to be seen from the point of view of a character within a scene. So, it's a point of view shot is like pinapakita natin, yung kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, pinapakita natin kung ano yung nakikita nung character natin. It's like first person shot, no? Parang gano'n. Okay? Dissolve. Ano naman 'tong mga 'to? These are transitions, no? Ginagamit niyo rin 'to sa script niyo, eh, 'di ba? You have dissolve, ibig sabihin parang yung first scene mo mawawala, papasok yung second scene, no? Parang magpa-particle effect siya. Fade, gano'n, yung parang yung contrast niya mawawala, tapos papasok yung bago, yung second scene mo. Jump cut, no? Parang i-out ng totaling gano'n, parang here is the first scene, aalis, tapos siya, no? So handheld, steady camera, no tripod. So ito, gritty realism, and they can make audience feel as they are part of the scene rather than viewing it from a detached, frozen position. It's like this this kind of transition is being created using camera alone. Unsteady camera, parang zzz, tas biglang yun na. Okay? So next, reaction shot. No, a shot of someone looking off the screen. So a reaction shot can also be a shot of someone in conversation where they're not given a line or dialogue but are listening to other person speak. Okay, parang reaction shot ang inaano dito is yung reaction. Halimbawa, may sinigawan, gano'n. So, it would be either a medium close-up, extreme close-up, no? So, mga gano'n. Okay. These are the different types of shots in your camera. Okay. Crane shot, ito yung matataas, no? Okay. So, yan yung mga yon. Halimbawa, kailangan sa mga high-rise building, yan, crane shot yan. Aerial, ito yung mga using drone. Okay. Ayan, using helicopter, no? Pero usually wala na gumagamit ng helicopter. Ngayon, drone na lang. Mas tipid. Okay. Now, editing, hindi na natin ito i-cover kasi ano naman to eh. Okay. Now, planning. So, plan first before you start any detail of the drawing. Okay, it is very important that you should plan your shots and editing in detail. So, actually, kapag ginawa nyo yung script nyo, halos nandun na rin naman yung type of shots na ilalagay natin. So, yung script natin is actually your manuscript, your guide kung paano natin gagawin yung isang storyboard, no? So, before drawing anything, annotate your blank storyboard in a pencil. Use space alongside the storyboard to write down the shots that you want for the sequence. Mamaya, ano ko yung example ng file na gagamitin natin for our storyboard. Now, sketch the shot lightly in pencil. Use stick figures without any detail and review the sequence of shots. Try to imagine that it will work like the film. Make any changes to improve the shot flow. So, pwedeng gumamit ng stick figure pero for draft purposes lang. Okay, draft lang. Okay, pero hindi yung halimbawa yung isasubmit nyo sa akin talaga is, 'di ba? Mamaya kasi nagka-capstone na kayo tapos biglang ang sasabihin niyo storyboard, this is stickman, patay tayo diyan, no? Hindi pwede yun, hindi tatanggapin yun. Okay, whatever your purpose, your storyboard will benefit from the confidence, fluidity, and improvements in perception brought by extensive drawing practice. No? So, yan. No? So, it would take a lot of patience, no? To complete your storyboard. Kasi minsan, magiging problema mo dyan. Okay? Hindi kasi yan parang computer na o kaya nagta-type ka sa Microsoft Word na pwede mong isingit, no? Hindi pwede 'yon. Pagka nakapag-drawing ka na sa isang panel, that's it, no? Unless buburahin mo, okay, and then tsaka ka pa lang, no? Okay, you can also get by posing and taking photographs of artists, wooden mannequins, or using 3D figure creation. Okay, such as Poser. Itong mga 'to, software 'to. Pero ang sinasabi dito is you could use, no, posing. Halimbawa, meron kang Barbie, yung mga gano'n. Puwedeng halimbawa yung shots na meron sila, yun na rin yung ano. Eh, since ganito yan class, no, since yung mga character natin, hindi naman talaga natin sila i-a-animate pa. So you could have different characters on your own basis, no? Pwede kayong gumawa ng mga different characters in your own basis. Hindi ibig sabihin na yung character nyo is kailangan maganda-maganda, is yun na rin yung gagamitin natin for animation. Wala tayong animation now, so that means yung character na i-build natin, hindi natin siya required pagalawin, pero i-drawing natin siya. Now, you could do basis, no? Pwede kayong mangopya ng mga characters. Like, for example, Barbie, yung mga Ken, no? Yung mga uh, Cocomelon, yung mga ganong klase ng shots. It's up to you. Okay? Now, tips. Okay. Comes with the different tips. A few real general rules to help you start the storyboarding. So, generally keep the camera just being the eye level. Yan, mga ganito. So, unless, no, you have the point of view shot, just like this. Ito, low angle shot to eh. Okay? So, kagaya nito, this is like a point of view shot. Parang etong camera dito, this will serve as yung eye nung character natin. Kaya ito yung nakikita niya. Okay? Okay, so your main job is not just to confuse the audience, pick the simplest shot that gets the story point across. So that means na ibig sabihin, hindi mo kailangan gamitin lahat ng shots if not needed. If it is not necessary in your storyboard, do not use it. Okay, so halimbawa, yung mga crane shots, hindi naman kailangan, aerial shots, kung hindi naman kailangan, you don't need to put some. Kung yung mga extreme long shot lang, okay na, we'll do the story, okay lang yun, walang problema. No? Okay? Ano pa ba yung mga ano dito? Okay. Feel free to use shots over. Don't feel like you need a new shot every time you cut. Remember, it's the clear story that counts. Okay? So, kagaya nga ng sinabi ko kanina, you don't need to use all the shots. Now, dito, sa another tip natin is pwede mong gamitin yung different shots. Yung same shots that you used before. No? Pwede naman yun. Wala namang hassle. Okay? Okay, work your way and in and cut slowly. Don't erratically cut in and cut uh, in and out. It starts to confuse people and makes them seasick. Ibig sabihin, mahihilo, no? So, ayan. Halimbawa, may shot ka doon na may ano ka na parang pinapakita mo yung emotion ng character mo. Huwag yung biglang close up, tapos biglang close out. No? Parang mag-start ka muna. Halimbawa dito, from wide, going to medium, going to close. Ganun din pagka ilalayo mo. No, hindi yung wide, biglang close, tapos medium. No? It would going to start to phase out kung ano yung talaga yung shot na gusto mo. Unlike kung halimbawa wide, medium to close, pinapakita mo yung dramatically emphasis ng mukha ng character mo. Okay? Okay, when you can cut on action, when you can, having a little bit of movement will help the cut. So study film and look for little bits of movements right before a cut. Halimbawa, two people in a car, reaches for a shifter. Ayan. So, ito lang. So, kung hindi naman kailangan ng cut to, hindi naman kailangan. No? So, ano lang, it's like parang tuloy-tuloy lang. Okay? So, eto, keep your screen direction in order not to confuse the audience. If something is on the left, need it on the left and vice versa. Okay? So, yan, no? Kung papunta dito, papunta dyan. Okay? So, halimbawa, ito left, 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 right, ito left, right. Tapos, ayan, biglang nagpalit doon. No? Ayan. Make sure that you are currently on current track, especially on the direction kasi may hilo rin yung mga magbabasa. Okay? Okay, kagaya nito. Ayan. So papunta yung right. So if you are right, ito yung driver. So nung nag-zoom in siya, ito yung driver. Ayan. So eto dapat to magka-cut to na siya kung gusto natin ng transition na to kasi biglang magpapalit sila eh. Okay? Yan. So this is one of the most important rules. People can only see one small area of the screen at a time. You have to guide their eye around you, around. you can't have two things happening at once. So, halimbawa, ito. Okay, this one. So, looking people here, no? Hindi nila makikita to. So, hindi mo na kailangan ilagay ito. Okay, kung gusto mo ng emphasis doon, ayan, pwedeng ito, patinginin mo doon, tapos ito, tingin din siya doon. Then, that's it. Pero yung mga ganitong small details, kahit hindi mo na ilalagay yan. Okay? Yan. Ano? This is another example. Ayan, no? Pwedeng ito, ipatingin mo doon para ang emphasis dito. Okay? Pick the clearest shot. Only get the fancy if it adds to the story. So, kagaya nito. Okay? Clean shot. Yan. Okay, kung gusto natin ng medyo fancy, yan. We can do shadow for emphasis. Okay? Pero yung mga ganitong shots would be okay na rin. No? Sabihin, accepted naman na siya. Now, rule of the third. Okay, ano ba tong rule of the thirds? Unless your subject is perfectly symmetrically, the screen should never be divided exactly in half by strong horizontal or vertical lines. Kung halimbawa, symmetrically, kapag sinabi natin symmetrically, yung kalahati halos parehas ng kalahati. Pero what if hindi? Halimbawa, ang close-up ko is yung mukha ko. Yung kalahati na ito parehas lang sa kalahati. Now, ano ba yung rule of the thirds? Okay, yan. Kung ito, kagaya na ito, hindi naman parehas yung kalahati sa kalahati kasi naka-tilt siya na gano'n. Hindi siya talaga totally straight na nakaharap. So, kagaya niyan. Hindi pwedeng ganito unless you are doing something like extreme close-up, yung mga ganon. Pero kung gusto nating i-apply yung rule of the thirds, ito siya. Ganyan siya. So, this is too low, this is too high. Now, rule of the thirds is ito. Ito kasi yan eh. 3, 3, 3, 3. So, dapat papasok siya dito. Lahat. And this is correct. Kahit hindi na masyadong ano yung tenga, okay lang. Walang problema. Ito kasi halos. Ito yung mata. No? Okay. Kung halimbawa naman na parang naka-zoom out siya, dapat pasok pa rin siya dito sa lahat ng boxes natin dito. Yan. Ito. So, yan. Yan, may tinamaan siya dito. Okay. Ito. Ang ano is hindi masyadong mataas, hindi rin masyadong mababa. Okay. Ito. This is a good example. Okay. This one also. Yan. Okay. So, yan, no? So, anong gagawin natin? Okay, stop ko na yung recording natin. So, that ends your another chapter for storyboard. No? After this kasi, ang gagawin natin is puro ano na, puro laboratory activities and drawing.